Hello, I'm Austin Dowdle, and this is your UWW-TV Sports Update. Wrestling wrapped up their dual part of the season Thursday and won 33-16 against UW-Stevens Point. Senior Hazen Rice, who was ranked second in the nation according to D3Wrestle.com, pinned his opponent and increased his record to 20-0 on the season. Sophomore Jared Shinholster, the nation's #1 wrestler, improved his record to 18-1. The team next travels to Wheaton, Illinois for the Pete Wilson Wheaton Invitational. The 18th ranked women's bowling team competed in the Columbia 300 Saints Invitational and finished third. This tournament was a 3-day, 19-team tournament that started Friday, where the Warhawks went 2-2. Then on Saturday finished with a record of 4-1 and then finished with a 2-1 record on the final day. The team will next head to Prairie View Invitational in Arlington, Texas. The track team hosted the Carl Schneider Invitational Saturday to start the season off. The men's team claimed 13 events while the women's team won 9. The #5 ranked men's team saw many other members claim personal best and a few top 10 national scores. On the women's side, many other members also finished with personal best and one top 10 rank in Division III. The teams will now host the annual Squig Converse Invitational this weekend. And we'll have more sports coming up after this.
UWW-TV has been an important part of the campus and community since 1980.
Not only providing on-air learning opportunities for broadcast journalists and electronic media production students,
but educating and entertaining our audiences with award-winning news, live sports coverage, original programming,
as well as dedicating the mission to developing creative collaborations throughout campus.
For more information, visit our website, our 24/7 stream, and like us on Facebook.
Check us out because you gotta see what's on UWW-TV.
Swimming and diving hosted UW-Eau Claire for Senior Day. The women's team was beaten by a score of 157-141, while the men's team lost by a score of 185-107. The teams will now travel to UW La Crosse for their final WEAC duel of the season this weekend before the WEAC Championships. Gymnastics traveled to Eau Claire and won their third meet of the season. With a final score of 180.9-173.9, junior Blaze Wilson took the all-around competition to lead the Warhawks to victory. While freshman Faith Mylan finished second, Whitewater will host UW Stout for the 2020 home opener on Saturday, which is also Parents and Alumni Day. This weekend is rare because both basketball teams have off. Our teams return to action next Wednesday when they take on UW-Stevens Point. The women's team travels to Point, but the men are at home. This will also be our next UWW-TV broadcast, which tips off between the Warhawks and the Pointers. Beginning at 7 p.m., our live coverage begins with the Warhawks Sports Wednesday at 7:30. For more updates, stay tuned to UWW-TV. Check us out at UWW-TV.org or tune into our 24-hour stream at reslife.uww.edu/stream. I'm Austin Dowdle, and this has been your sports update on UWW-TV.